Hello class, I'm Karina Garcia. First of all, I want to apologize for my accent. Well, I want to share what I learned from this class the whole semester. I enjoy reading about implementing oral language development into lesson plans because I think sometimes you forget about ELLs students, or in my case I teach Spanish for high school, for high schoolers, and sometimes I forget that, oh, this student has a lower Spanish than this one, and how can I make them speak, how can I make them talk and improve their vocabulary. So I think the fact that we saw that and we had to make lessons on that was really great. Also, as an ELL, I'm an ELL student, right? Every day I learn a new word in English, and I'm trying to improve my vocabulary and my pronunciation. It was really interesting because I was reading, oh, I can learn in this way. So reading the books that we saw over the semester gave me more perspective of how can I improve my own English. So I enjoy that. The book of, I don't want to pronounce it wrong, I think it's Pierogi or something like that, explains on page 261 about the resource of word learning. She gives examples of social interaction, academic instruction, independent reading, guided reading, writing for an audience, and fluency activities. We can use that to help the ELLs. I'm focusing on this video to ELLs because I am an ELL, and also because I teach Spanish. So I'm actually using all of these teaching strategies and methods into my own lessons, right? Because at the end of the day, my students are learning another language. So basically, I was super happy reading about it. Something I really enjoyed was doing the 5E model, because I don't remember a lot of things from my science classes from high school or even college. So I think being asked to these type of activities, or these type of integrated lessons, math lessons, science lessons, gave me the perspective of how a math teacher teaches, how the science teacher teaches, and how can they implement that. How can they implement the teaching strategies to help ELLs or to differentiate instruction, right? I think it's really, really great that we had to think about it. Something else I want to mention from page 20 from the book of Lemlek, I don't know, from this book. On page 20, they talk again about how can we help the ELLs to improve their vocabulary. They talk about self-esteem. And it says that by demonstrating respect for their first language and culture, the ELLs feel more engaged. And I think that's right. I teach Spanish, right? But I have students who are not Hispanic, who are not from the U.S. They are from India. They are from Asia, and sometimes we don't think about it. And now I'm more aware of how can I implement more cultural activities into my own lesson, right? So I like that from the book. My favorite units from this book as well were curriculum planning, the teaching, because we had to think about thematic units. After that, I made a lesson using music, so we had to analyze a song in Spanish. So actually, it helped me, it gave me a lot of ideas. And the second favorite lesson was the 5 inquiry teaching strategies, because in this unit, which is chapter 5, gave us the example of 5E model, and I actually use it as well this semester by implementing a research project for my class before Thanksgiving break. Additionally, I want to mention that I like this book because the vocabulary that is in the front helped me to understand better the material. So whenever you have a unit, you can actually start reading the vocabulary and be like, okay, these are the terms that we're going to be looking at this week or whatever. And finally, I need to mention and thank my awesome partner, Randy Rogers. She was awesome the whole time. This is the first time that I have fun and any problems doing a group project, even face-to-face when I was in college. And the fact that this is an online class, I thought I'm going to be stressed or something. She was so nice with me. We worked perfect. And I want to thank you, Randy, if you're listening to this. Thank you. I wish you the best. Well, class, that's it for today. Thanks for watching my video. And as I told you before, I think we can keep this book to keep improving our teaching strategies and methods to, have a better education for the kiddos. Thank you.